All right, welcome. Apologize there. We're about 27 seconds late getting started on this one here. It's the junior varsity game here between the Fargo North Spartans and the Grand Forks Central Knights. Hope you're having a great afternoon. We'll have the varsity game following the conclusion of this one here. No score. Once again, we're about 45 seconds into the matchup. Hope you're having a great afternoon. And right now, Grand Forks Central with a shot that goes deflected wide right. I need to stand up here so I can see what's going on. Shot on goal, right into the pads, comes right back out to the blue line. I have some issues with our camera here, so bear with us. There you go. Puck picked up by Fargo North here in neutral ice. Now scooting into the offensive zone there for the Spartans is, can't quite see, it's Tyler Thrash, the junior freshman. And now the Knights will bring it into neutral ice. Dump it in behind the Spartan net. Collecting it back there for Fargo North is Isaac Gabbard. Once again, no score, 14:37 and counting to go here in the first period of play. There you go, got the scoreboard up there for you now. And ignore the timeout things, we forgot to adjust that from the basketball game yesterday, so. Face-off will come to the right side of Fargo North goalie. I believe that's Ryan Robeson, a freshman. Now being covered up and stopped, and we'll have a face-off down the Fargo North zone. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we get. All right, face-off is won by Grand Forks Central. They'll bring the puck up along the near boards. Move it into neutral ice, and that's going to be picked up there by number 21. It's in, and it's 1-0 Grand Forks Central. I'll stop the clock with 13:50 to go here in the first period of play. So the face-off will come back to neutral ice. $13:50 to go here, and it's a 1-0 lead for Grand Forks Central. Okay, so there you go. I had an echo in my headphones and I was confused by it, so I apologize for you. Face off now, stick side of the Fargo North goalie, won by Grand Forks Central, pushed right in front of the blue line. Shot on goal there by Grand Forks Central's Joe Risky, the sophomore defender, deflected by a Fargo North defender out to the near side boards. Pass across the crease, so we go back onto the stick of Risky. Now the puck goes in behind the Spartan net, battle for it back there, and Grand Forks Central comes away with it. One-timer just wide of the right, shot on goal there by, that is Josh Renadow.
Spicer and Risky at 13:50.
And there's your goal call. Chase Spicer with the goal. 13:50 to go in the first period. Now we're down to 12:40. And that one did go in. The light went on. Still waiting for the official call here. Yep, it sure did. It's 2-0 now, and that will stop the clock with 12:39 to go. It's Grand Forks Central gets two quick ones here early in the first period. Once again, junior varsity game. The varsity game will follow this one coming up here on the ND Sports Channel. Live from the Fargo Coliseum here in North Fargo. Check our website, ndsportschannel.com. Get a full schedule of upcoming games. Just under the schedules button, click on game schedule. Find out where we'll be, who's playing, and all that good stuff. And don't forget, 24 hours at the conclusion of the varsity game tonight, both JV and varsity will be available on our website for a 24-hour, 24/7 replay.
Grand Forks Central goal number 7. Colton Spicer. First assist goes to number 21, Chase Spicer. Second assist goes to number 24, Brandon Panzer. Time of that goal, 12:39 remaining in the first period.
And that'll be an icing call. Goal call. Cole Spicer gets the goal, assisted by Chase Spicer, as well as Brandon Panzer. So Chase Spicer, the sophomore forward, are the goal and assist so far here for Grand Forks Central. Face-off will come stick side of the Fargo North goalie. And that'll be scooped up right in front of the goalie by Jacob Meyer, the sophomore forward. And then it'll come over to the far boards onto the stick of Tyler Thrash. Grand Forks Central keeps it in the zone, and it's stolen away there. And now a loose puck will go left of the net. Picked up by Grand Forks Central. That is Carter Swanson. Swanson will fall down. Loose puck will be scooped up onto the stick of Tostenson. Grand Forks Central will take it away and shove it back in behind the Spartan net. That one deflected off a skate and nearly went in. And now a chance here in front of the goal, and covering it up will stop the clock with 11:28 to go here in the first period of play. And then once again, it's a 2-0 lead for Grand Forks Central. Some more hockey games coming up in the near future here. You got a handful of Fargo North South girls hockey games. Will be in Grand Forks late December for the state championship rematch between the Knights and the Patriots. So circle your calendar for that one. And there's another shot on goal. It was a nice shot there by Grand Forks Central, Josh Ridendo. Want to thank one of the fans from Grand Forks for helping me to pronounce his last name. It was the only one I wasn't sure how to say on the entire roster. Grand Forks will keep it in the offensive zone up on the point near side now. That is going to be Risky. Risky will put the puck on net, and the puck will come back. Centering pass intended there in the direction of, that is Brendan White, who's wearing number 12. And now a shot on goal deflected off the right arm, and Grand Forks Central get the puck back at the point. Shot on goal, blocked by the right pad, and then shoved into the corner. Knights will continue on the possession of the puck. One man out, one man in. Coming in will be Carson Cauleyfield. And the puck gets loose and behind the Spartan net. Battle for the puck over in the far corner. From the point, shot deflected onto the stick of his teammate, but then had to move the chair there to get it out of the way. Puck intercepted there by Ben Anderson. And be taken away by Fargo North's Jake Siebold. Kept it successfully inside the offensive zone for the Knights. Right here was the defenseman, number 23, Brandon McGarry, a junior defenseman. Shot on goal, glove save, deflected off the glove to the right side of the net. Puck goes in behind and now will be scooped up by the Knights. Now making a move, shot on goal there by, that was Garrett Brisky. Picked up by Fargo North. Grand Forks Central takes it away, shoves it in behind the Spartan net, and now they'll try and clear it out of the offensive zone, but no luck there for the Spartans as the Knights will continue on the attack here. Now looking to center that inside. Nice shot on goal there, was deflected by Fargo North's Jack Siebold, the sophomore defender. Loose puck in front of the net, picked up by Tyler Thrash. And now off the stick there of Walker Young. Still trying to get it out of the zone, and there's another goal. As it comes back quickly and into the net, and 3-0 now in favor of Grand Forks Central with 8:45 to go here in the first period of play. $8:38 to go here. Second goal of the afternoon here for Cole Spicer, the freshman forward for the Knights. Zach Ziegler into the lineup there. He has the puck right now. He'll put it onto the near boards, onto the stick there of, that is Chase Spicer. Spicer has an assist on one of the two goals, and now Fargo North will try and get it out of the zone, and they will not. Grand Forks Central will keep it in the zone. In behind the net, trying to work it up front, taking away nearly a breakaway opportunity there, but Grand Forks Central too strong, and they'll keep it in the, can't remember the last time it went into the Fargo North zone other than a icing call a little bit ago. 3-0 once again, 7:30 and counting to go here, first period of play. The Knights lead, battle for the puck along the far boards. And they'll go down, and they'll be collected, and Grand Forks Central will keep it in play. Grand Forks will take it in behind their own net. Now they'll bring it into neutral ice. Into the offensive zone. Shot on goal is deflected, taken away by Fargo North. They'll come back the other way, enter neutral ice, collision at the blue line. Grand Forks will get it onto the stick there, Risky, as he approached the offensive zone, play will stop. 6:23 to go here in the first period, and we'll have a penalty on the Knights. Going to the box is Nick Holter. So a face-off, stick side of the Grand Forks goalie. And a high puck that comes all the way back down to the other end. Fargo North will pick that one up. And Grand Forks Central will take it away. Grand Forks short-handed. And it's still in the Fargo North defensive zone. So far, 30 seconds into the power play. Before, I like it. Unless you're a Fargo North fan, then you probably don't like it, but come along to the near board here. Take a look at the roster quick. I don't have that jersey number on my roster. Number 16. Oh, yes, I do. Jacob Beauty, a junior defenseman. Puck will be dumped in behind the Fargo North net. Fargo North with 27 seconds remaining on the power play. Puck comes back into neutral ice, and the Spartans have to retreat out of the offensive zone. Loose puck in the middle of the ice there, picked up by the sophomore Tyler Flagg, and that one, shot on goal, was saved. Caught right in the glove there by Grand Forks Central, and that'll stop the clock with 4:36 to go here in the first period of play, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Grand Forks Central Knights.
Central is at full strength.
Adam Hansen, number 21 there for Fargo North. Puts it into the back there, Beauty. Grand Forks Central takes it back, and a shot on goal is going to be covered up right in front of the net. I'll stop the clock with 4:04 to go. Face-off, glove side of the Fargo North goalie. Grand Forks Central win the face-off. Full strength for both teams now, and that'll be caught and put down right in front of the blue line. Along the far corner of the boards there, and a little wraparound pass into the back of the net. Trying to come around front, work the puck up front. Now ricochet out to the far boards. Battle for it in neutral ice. Fargo North will bring it into the offensive zone. That goes in behind the Knights net here into the near corner. Saucer pass, bounces off the boards, and a shot on goal is ricocheted off the glove to the right side. Nice save there by the Fargo North goalie. Picked up there by, that is Carter Swanson, number 16. Then it's flushed all the way down to the end of the ice. Now stop the clock with 2:24 to go here in this first period. And 3-0 lead for the Knights here in the junior varsity game. Varsity game to follow. Face-off won by Grand Forks Central. It's taken away in a battle for the puck in the near boards now. 2-on-1 in favor, and Tyler Thrash will come away with it for the Spartans. Momentarily, loose puck goes over to the other side of the boards. Fargo North trying to get it out of the zone. Grand Forks Central playing some tough defense there, and Thrash will come away with it once again. Working the puck near side, puts it onto the stick there at Tyler Flagg. Flagg will move up, and puck finally goes into the Fargo North offensive zone, where it's picked up there by Grand Forks Central's Carson Polyfield. Neutral ice, picked up there, that's risky. Minute 25 to go here in the first period. Another shot on goal right in front there. Saved by Fargo North goalie. That is Ryan Robeson, the freshman, who's in net there for the Spartans. Finally got the starting lineups there. Back the other way, now it's Meyer. Puck will come up the near boards here. They'll deflect it off the boards behind the official's back and into the offensive zone for the Knights. Picked up there by Gabbard for the Spartans on the near side. That's Meyer with the puck going down to the other end. Fargo North keeps it inside the offensive zone. Nice job there by Tyler Thrash. But Grand Forks Central get the puck in behind their own net. Now they'll bring it into neutral ice. Working his way around the defender. Shot deflected off goal onto the far boards. And puck comes back to neutral ice. Shoved back into the offensive zone. Knights are onside. Shot from the point is going to be deflected up into the net as the clock hits zeros, and that brings us to the end of the first period. We'll head to the second. It's 3-0 in favor of the Grand Forks Central Knights. Back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. As of November 2018, over 43,000 have tuned in for our 280-plus sports broadcasts on the ND Sports Channel. Thrilled is an understatement. The ND Sports Channel made possible by the sponsors you hear about in this game broadcast. Put your business in front of the fans tuning in. Roster space is indeed limited, so call us 404-9072 and team up with us to support your team's high school sporting events right here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
April 2019, the Fargo North softball team returns to the ND Sports Channel. Live video broadcasts of each and every Spartan softball game, home and away all season long, will be streamed live on the ND Sports Channel. This spring, watch every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for your Fargo North Spartans live and exclusively on the ND Sports Channel. And for a full current sports schedule, check out the website at ndsportschannel.com. To sponsor Spartan softball, give us a call, 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the 3rd annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live on the ND Sports Channel. Let's team up and help ND Softball All-Stars make the program the best it can be for the final high school softball game for the top seniors in the state of North Dakota. Send your donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota. We want to thank each of our sponsors for your support of high school sports on the ND Sports Channel since our first broadcast on October 17, 2017. 282 games were broadcasted in our first year on the air thanks to the support of the sponsors you hear about in this game broadcast. The ND Sports Channel also wants to thank you for watching and listening to these games. 41,248 of you to be exact. Now we are in year 2 and over 2,300 have already tuned into the game so far this year on the ND Sports Channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to high school sports here on the ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back. It is the end of the first period here, and the Grand Forks Central Knights lead the Fargo North Spartans 3-0 in the junior varsity game. Let's see here. We are awaiting, we believe, according to the schedule, North Star Bearcats are supposed to play at 4 o'clock today. But they're apparently not playing yet, so we will take a live look in at the Bearcats a little bit later. They're playing the Dunseith Dragons today. Taking a look at some of the other games happening. Let's see here. Scrolling across, we'll start with Kenmare at Glenburn, Dakota Prairie at Mayport CG, Partial at West Hope Newburgh, Newtown at Ray, Garrison at Surrey. These are all girls basketball scores. You got South Prairie at Bowbellsburg Central, Mohawk Lansford Sherwood at Divide County, Underwood at New Salem Almont, Linton Hazelton Moffat Braddock at Strasburg Zeeland, Midkota at Finley Sharon Hope Page, Tri-State at Wheaton, Minnesota, Richland at Breckenridge, Minnesota, and Enderlin at Oaks. Those are girls scores. Boys hockey, Detroit Lakes at Grafton, Mandan at Minot, Fargo South at West Fargo, Cheyenne, Devils Lake at Jamestown, Dickinson at Williston, East Grand Forks at Grand Forks Red River. And girls hockey tonight, 7 o'clock puck drops from Mandan at Dickinson, Minot at Bismarck Blizzard, Grand Forks Night Riders at Devils Lake. And wrestling, that is not the correct one. Let's see here. So let's make an edit here really quick. Because if there is wrestling today, I know I didn't put it in. So we need to fix that. And let's see here. So a couple more clicks of the mouse here, and we will have the correct games up there. So disregard everything that I said, and let's go with that right there. Boys hockey, West Fargo Cheyenne at Red River, Fargo Davies at South Shanley. You can watch that on ND Sports Network East. Devils Lake at Minot, Dickinson at Mandan, and girls hockey of Aberdeen at Jamestown. It's the only girls hockey game today. Girls basketball, Drake Animus Rugby, Lakota at Devils Lake JV, Our Redeemer at Roll at Wolford, New Rockford Cheyenne at Glenburn, Dunseith at North Star, and Harvey Wilkes County at Rolla, Four Winds Minnewacan at Benson County, Sargent Central at Wyndmere Lidgewood, New Salem Allen at Hart River, Medina Pingree Buchanan at Midkota, Ned Rose at Burke County, St. John at TGU, Park River Fordville Lincoln at Dakota Prairie, Grafton at Sacred Heart, Hankinson at Breckenridge, Des Lacs Burlington at Tioga, Lewis and Clark, North Shore at Surrey, Northern Cass is at Mayville, Portland, Clifford, Galesburg, Kidder County at Barnes County North, Kitson County Central at Drayton Valley, Edinburgh. And those are all your girls basketball games that are set for a 7 or 7:30 p.m. tip-off. Some of them are supposed to start early, around 6 o'clock, but we'll see if that happens or not. Maybe those schedules have been known to be wrong. So as we continue to scroll through those that statewide game schedule there in our ND Sports Channel statewide scoreboard, let's go over the stats. So we're about 4 minutes away from the start of the second period of play here. It's 3-0 Grand Forks Central. 20 shots on goal for the Knights compared to just 2 for the Spartans. And one penalty for the Knights. 2 minutes in the box for roughing to Nick Holter. Goal scored by the Knights. You got Chase Spicer getting the first one, 3:10 into the period, assisted by Cole Spicer and Joseph Risky. And then you got Cole Spicer getting a second goal at the 4:21 mark. That one was assisted by Chase Spicer and Brandon Panzer. And then the third goal at the 8:15 mark, Cole Spicer with the second goal of the game, the third goal for the Knights. And that one was assisted by number 23. That was Brandon McGarry. So that's going to wrap things up here, about 3 minutes away from the start of the next quarter or period, and we'll talk to you in a couple minutes here on the ND Sports Channel. As of November 2018, over 43,000 have tuned in for our 280-plus sports broadcast on the ND Sports Channel. Thrilled is an understatement. The ND Sports Channel brings you high school soccer, volleyball, football, hockey, softball, baseball, basketball, and more. Regular season and tournaments. The ND Sports Channel has been there and will continue to be there. And it's all made possible by the sponsors you hear about in this game broadcast. Put your business in front of the fans tuning in. Roster space is indeed limited, so call us 404-9072 and team up with us to support your team's high school sporting events right here on the ND Sports Channel. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up. We want to thank each of our sponsors for your support of high school sports on the ND Sports Channel since our first broadcast on October 17, 2017. 282 games were broadcasted in our first year on the air thanks to the support of the sponsors you hear about in this game broadcast. The ND Sports Channel also wants to thank you for watching and listening to these games. 41,248 of you to be exact. Now we are in year 2, and over 2,300 have already tuned into the game so far this year on the ND Sports Channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to high school sports here on the ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back here to the Coliseum in North Fargo. Hope you're having a great afternoon. It's 3-0 in favor of the Grand Forks Central Knights as we enter into the second period of play here. Fargo North will look to bounce back and maybe get one or two and cut this deficit down a little bit here. Once again, junior varsity game right now. The varsity game to follow at approximately 7:30, and we'll have that game for you live here on the ND Sports Channel. You can also listen to the game if you're going to be in the car or something on AM 1310 KNOX out of Grand Forks. So Ryan Cunningham will have the call. He's a good guy, great sports play-by-play announcer. So if you're in the car traveling, you can listen to it on 1310 AM, or you can even listen. You can even pull up the ND Sports Channel via Bluetooth in your vehicle and listen to the audio-only version of the game if you would like. Whatever your preference is, that works for us, as long as you don't miss any of the action. And we are underway. Fargo North going from left to right. The Grand Forks Central Knights going from right to left. Knights in their maroonish red with white numbers, and the Spartans in their white jerseys with blue and yellow in the back trim, I should say. There we go. Grand Forks had it mostly in their offensive zone down at the other end of the ice for pretty much all the first period, and now they're doing so far the same thing here in the second period of play. Over on the far boards there, it's Joseph Risky, and Risky will send it cross court onto the stick there, Caulfield. Caulfield will dump it into the zone, and racing back for it there is Sam Har. Puck enters neutral ice, and will be picked up there by Tyler Thrash. Thrash swatting it around. Loose puck comes back into neutral ice. We picked up on the near boards here, shoved into the Fargo North offensive zone, but then it's put onto the stick there of Joseph Kennelly. And back the other way will come the Knights. Back in behind the net. Now comes out to the far boards, and coming away with it there for Fargo North is Sage Nelson, a sophomore forward. Once again, 3-0 lead here for the Grand Forks Central Knights. 15:30 to go here in the second period of play. Period number 2, and they'll be sent up along the near boards and circles around the back of the Spartan net over to the far boards. And we picked up in neutral ice here by the Spartans. Moving into the neutral zone is Mitchell Dummer. Dummer will lose the puck, and will be picked up there by Grand Forks Central. That is Carson Zing. Loose puck will find its way into neutral ice. So be scooped up there by Zach Ziegler. And Ziegler will get the puck back right at the red line along the near boards. He gets shoved into the boards there by not Adam Hansen, the sophomore forward. Battle for the puck here along the near. Battle for the puck along the near boards now. Be picked up by, it's still a loose puck. Nobody has clear possession of it until now. Goes onto the stick there for Grand Forks Centrals. That is Garrett Brisky. Got 2 rosters here I need to look at. One's in numeric order, one's not. So that's a slight delay there on the identification for the Knights. We apologize for that. In goal for the Knights there is number 2. I don't have a number 2 on my roster. Or it's number 1, I guess, Kobe Elseth. Looked like there was a 2 on the back of his jersey, but once again, that first period of play, 20 shots on goal to just 2 for the Spartans. Puck comes up along the far board there. It'll be picked up by Elijah Fossum. Fargo North takes the puck into the neutral zone. Now they'll move it into the offensive zone. Shot on goal, deflected to the right side. Nice shot there by Meyer. Thrash tries to keep it in the offensive zone, and it'll come up near side now onto the stick there of Nick Holter. Holter still with the puck. Shot on goal, got deflected off the skate there of Fargo North, Sam Har. And that one's in, and it's 4-0. 4-0. Stop the clock with 13:09 to go here in the period. Get the goal call on that one here momentarily. Face-off won by Grand Forks Central. It's picked up there by number 25, Josh Rinaldo. And nearly another goal there. Once again, a 4-0 lead here for the Knights. Over on the far side there, keeping it in is Zach Ziegler. Zach Larson gets the goal on the previous goal, and as they're making the goal announcement there, the Grand Forks Knights put in another one. 5-0 now in favor of Central. And coming away with it, another shot on goal. That one gets deflected up over on the far boards where it's picked up there by Ziegler. Ziegler put it back onto the stick there of Carson Sang. Sang will come into the neutral zone, or through neutral ice into the offensive zone. .12 minutes to go. Loose puck comes in front of the net, now slides over to the near boards, kept along the near point now, sliding in front of the blue line, moves right down the middle of the net, puts a shot on goal, bounces off to the far boards. Grand Forks Central lose it, and the Knights will have to retreat out of the zone as they'll go all the way back, and it'll be put back into play by Colby Elseth, the sophomore goalie here for the Knights. Put onto the stick there for Grand Forks Central's Joseph Kennelly, a sophomore forward. And back the other way now come the Knights, or the Spartans, excuse me. And the Knights will take it away, enter back into the neutral zone. 5-0 lead here for the Knights, trying to make it 6 there on near close call for the Spartans. Tyler Thrash picks it up the puck in the back of the net, and a couple touches later it comes back onto the stick of Thrash. Backhanded pass intercepted by the Knights. Once again, still in behind the Fargo North net. And now the Spartans try and get it out of the zone, but stopping it right there is Carson Cauleyfield, the sophomore defender, and we're going to have a whistle here and possibly a penalty. 5-0, stopping the clock with 10:49 to go here in period number 2. And it will indeed be the second power play of the game here for Fargo North. North 0 for 1 on power plays in the game so far. Face-off will come stick side of Grand Forks goalie, the sophomore Colby Elseth. Little delay in action here. Once again, 10:49 to go in the second period. 3 goals in the first period, 2 in the second here for the Knights. Face-off won by Grand Forks Central, and they'll pop it out of the zone. And getting tripped up there for the Knights was Garrett Brisky. Fargo North on the power play, trying to move it into the offensive zone, but it'll be a long shot on goal from behind their own blue line. And the Knights trying to put some pressure on here, shorthanded. Puck collected by the Knights in neutral ice, and it'll be shoved back in behind the Fargo North Spartan net. Spartans will bring it up. Once again, Spartans have a 5-minute power play. 4 minutes and 2 seconds remain of that 5-minute power play. And now we'll have a face-off in the neutral ice, near side boards, 9:51 to go. 5-on-4 power play for another 3 minutes, 57 seconds. Grand Forks shoots it out of the zone. Up along the near boards here, battle for the puck. Coming along is Meyer. Jacob Meyer along the near boards. Gets pushed off the puck there by Carson Singh, and it's picked up by Wyatt Peterson. They'll dump it out of the zone, and chasing back after it there is Jacob Beauty. Beauty still on the puck there, comes loose, and it'll be picked up and then shoved into neutral ice, where it's picked up by Fargo North Sage Nelson. Puck comes back into neutral ice, 2:50 remaining on the 5-minute power play. Spartans neutral ice taken away, and it's going to be a one-on-one opportunity here for, that is Brendan White. We're unable to convert on that chance. Pass in front of the net got deflected to the near boards, and puck comes back to neutral ice and shoved back into the Grand Forks Central Knights offensive zone. Battle for the puck along the near boards now. And here's a breakaway opportunity, but now it's taken away by Fargo North. So .707 to go here, and 5-0 lead in period 2 for the Grand Forks Central Knights. Fargo North picks up the puck and will move into neutral ice, and now into the offensive zone. They'll dump it in behind the Knights net, and the Knights will try and clear it out. But Fargo North, for the moment, no, it'll squeak out over the blue line, back to neutral ice. Spartans retreat out of the offensive zone. Now they'll regroup and try and bring it back. Comes onto the stick of Meyer. Meyer coming up into the offensive, or no, check that. That was Meyer. That was, there was a one behind that too. That was Adam Hansen, excuse me. Comes loose, picked up in the back there by Beauty. Beauty. And now coming up into neutral ice there, that is Mitchell Dummer. Dummer into the offensive zone, lost the puck. Nice defensive play there by Sang. Puck goes in behind the Knights net. Fargo North still controls it. And the puck will be shot out into the other side of the ice and behind the Fargo North goal to the near boards, and it'll be brought out the other side there by the Spartans. And now Grand Forks on 5-on-5 hockey is 7 minutes on the power play, and Fargo North did not convert on either opportunity. 5 on that one too earlier. Meyer, Thrash. Thrash dumps it in behind the net. Misjudge of the stick handling there for Fargo North's Elijah Fossum. That allows the Knights to bring it back the other direction. Fossum will pick it up on the near far boards. So 4:56 to go here, and now Grand Forks Central have their first penalty of the power play of the match. Is going to the box is Elijah Fossum, the junior forward. Once again, we don't own any of the rights to the copyrighted music in the background of our broadcast. 5-2, 4:50 to go here in the second period of play, and it was nearly 6-2 there. Nice shot on the goal there by Josh Rindo. So the Knights on a power play for the first time in the game. Minute 40 remaining of that power play. And coming out of their way now for Fargo North, momentarily, Sage Nelson with the puck. Slides just to the right pad. Back out to the point, far side. Middle of the point, shoves it back over, right side, try to pass it in front of the net, now guns up behind the net. The Knights will bring it back out near boards. Trying to make a move. It got poked away there by one of the Spartans. And now the Knights coming back in, looking for an opportunity here, and they puts it in on the power play to make it 6-0. 3:41 to go, and that'll bring Fossum out of the box. Second period of play. 3 goals in the first period, now 3 in the second. Face-off in control of the puck. Far side there, Sam Hard. Now the Knights will bring it up. And that puck will go into the far boards.
This goes to number 17, Blaze Moore. On that goal, 3:41 remaining in the second period. Riendo for Miller at 3:41. And now the power play goal.
Taking away a 2-on-1 opportunity here for the Knights. And it's in, and it's 7-0. That was a nice shot there by the Knights. They'll stop the clock with 2:51. Face-off, neutral ice, won by the Fargo North Spartans after the 7th goal by the Grand Forks Central Knights, and now the Knights come back into the offensive zone.
Grand Forks Central goal scored by number 15, Ben Anderson. Number 17, Blaze Miller. Time of that goal, 2:51 remaining in the second period. Anderson and Miller at 2:51.
Puck finds its way in neutral ice, picked up in the defensive zone for the Knights by the Knights. And nearly taken away, now a loose puck, and the Knights will come away with it. They'll enter in neutral ice, they'll come onto the stick there of Carter Swanson. Minute and a half, 90 seconds to go here in period number 2. Spartans come away with it and then lose it. Never left the offensive zone. Nice job there by the Knights to keep it in. And the Knights will go on the attack. Shot on goal, right side of the net. Now bounces off over into the far boards, and it's picked up by the Spartans, but it's a 1-on-4. And he'll have no choice but to dump it into the zone, and we'll get a line change here for the Spartans. 1 minute to go here in the second period.
1 minute.
Now be stopped. Ryan Robinson in the net for the Fargo North Spartans. Puck puck comes onto the stick of Joseph Risky. Shot on goal was saved by Robinson. I'll stop the clock with 11 seconds to go here in the second period. 7-0 lead for the Knights. 3 in the first, 4 in the second. And a face-off will come stick side of Robinson. Five seconds to go, and that will put an end to the third period as it comes into neutral ice. And, well, that's where we'll start it when we get to the third. We'll add up some numbers here and come back with your intermission report right after this here on the ND Sports Channel. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up. Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. As of November 2018, over 43,000 have tuned in for our 280-plus sports broadcasts on the ND Sports Channel. Thrilled is an understatement. The ND Sports Channel brings you high school soccer, volleyball, football, hockey, softball, baseball, basketball, and more. Regular season and tournaments. The ND Sports Channel has been there and will continue to be there, and it's all made possible by the sponsors you hear about in this game broadcast. Put your business in front of the fans tuning in. Roster space is indeed limited, so call us 404-9072 and team up with us to support your team's high school sporting events right here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Channel. This spring, watch every swing of the bat, every stolen base, every strikeout, and every home run for your Fargo North Spartans live and exclusively on the ND Sports Channel. And for a full current sports schedule, check out the website at ndsportschannel.com. To sponsor Spartan softball, give us a call, 701-404-9072. That's 701-404-9072. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the 3rd annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live. Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota. We want to thank each of our sponsors for your support of high school sports on the ND Sports Channel since our first broadcast on October 17, 2017. 282 games were broadcasted in our first year on the air thanks to the support of the sponsors you hear about in this game broadcast. The ND Sports Channel also wants to thank you for watching and listening to these games. 41,248 of you to be exact. Now we are in year 2 and over 2,300 have already tuned into the game so far this year on the ND Sports Channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to high school sports here on the ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back. Coliseum here in North Fargo. 2 periods of play, and it's 7-0 in favor of the Grand Forks Central Knights here in the junior varsity game. About 7 minutes away from the final period here. The varsity game to follow at approximately 7:30. Maybe a little bit sooner than that. We'll see how long it takes. I'm not sure if the running clock goes into effect for junior varsity or not. First junior varsity hockey game that I've ever done in my career, so bear with me here as had some roster, not changes, but one person told me that I had the roster, and then another person said, here's our actual roster. So that's been the reason for the slow calling of the game, and I apologize for that. But here's what I can tell you. Let's see here. 3 goals in the first period, 4 goals in the second period for the Knights for a total of 7. They have 34 shots on goal right now. 20 of them came in the first period, 14 in the second. Fargo North with only 3 shots on goal through 2 periods of play, 2 in the first, 1 in the second. And then Fargo North went to the box 1 time for a 2-minute power play, and Grand Forks Central went to the box 2 times. 1 was a 2-minute power play, 1 was a 5-minute power play. And let's see here, Grand Forks Central would only spend 1 minute and 15 seconds of that 2-minute power play to Fargo North, as they would get the power play goal off the one and only Fargo North penalty so far in the game. Ryan Robeson in goal for the Spartans. 20 shots faced in the first, 14 shots faced in the second for a total of 34 shots. He saved 17 in the first, 10 in the second for a total of 27 saves for Ryan Robeson. For Colby Elseth, 2 shots in the first, 2 saves. 1 shot in the first, 1 save for a total of 3 and 3. Game summary so far looks like this. At the 3:10 mark of the first period, Chase Spicer would get the first goal, assisted by Cole Spicer and Joseph Risky. And then about a minute and 11 seconds later, Cole Spicer would get the second goal. And that one would be assisted by Chase Spicer and Brandon Panzer. The third goal would come about 4 minutes later, just shy of 4 minutes later, at the 8:15 mark from Cole Spicer. It would be his second goal of the game. And it would be, let's see here, number 23, that is Brandon McGarry, who would get the assist on that goal. And then you move ahead, and then we had a penalty on Grand Forks Central to Nick Holter for roughing for 2 minutes. That came at the 10:37 mark of the first period, and that would wrap up the first period of play. We'd move ahead into the second period of play. Zach Larson at the 3:51 mark of the second period would make it 5-0 in favor of Grand Forks Central, assisted by Brendan White. And then Grand Forks Central's Josh Aridino would get his first of 2 goals at the 4:14 mark of the second period. That one was also assisted by Brendan White. And then Grand Forks Central would go to the penalty box. It would be Joey Kennelly, 5 minutes for boarding at the 6:11 mark. Fargo North would fail to score on that 5-minute power play, and that's where their 1 shot on goal came from in the second period, was off that 5-minute power play. And then Elijah Fossum for Fargo North would go to the box, 2 minutes for hooking at the 12:04 mark. And a power play goal, the second goal of the game for Josh Rideno, assisted by Blaze Miller at the 13:19 mark of the second period to make it 6-0 in favor of Grand Forks Central. And if you thought we were done, we're not. It was Ben Anderson putting in goal number 7 at the 14:09 mark, a lightning bolt from the right point, and he put it right into the net. And Ben Anderson, that one was also assisted by Blaze Miller. So through 2 periods of play, 1 goal for Zach Larson, 2 for Cole Spicer, 2 assists for Brendan White, 2 assists for Blaze Miller, 1 goal, 1 assist for Chase Spicer. Brandon Panzer with 1 assist and 2 goals for Josh Redenau. And 1 goal for Ben Anderson. I think I got them all figured out there. So we're about 3 minutes away here from the start of the next period of play. So we'll take another timeout, and we'll come back with that period here in a couple of minutes here on the ND Sports Channel. As of November 2018, over 43,000 have tuned in for our 280-plus sports broadcasts on the ND Sports Channel. Thrilled is an understatement. The ND Sports Channel brings you high school soccer, volleyball, football, hockey, softball, baseball, basketball, and more. Regular season and tournaments. The ND Sports Channel has been there and will continue to be there, and it's all made possible by the sponsors you hear about in this game broadcast. Put your business in front of the fans tuning in. Roster space is indeed limited, so call us 404-9072 and team up with us to support your team's high school sporting events right here on the ND Sports Channel. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had 0 broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up. We want to thank each of our sponsors for your support of high school sports on the ND Sports Channel since our first broadcast on October 17, 2017. 282 games were broadcasted in our first year on the air thanks to the support of the sponsors you hear about in this game broadcast. The ND Sports Channel also wants to thank you for watching and listening to these games. 41,248 of you to be exact. Now we are in year 2, and over 2,300 have already tuned into the game so far this year on the ND Sports Channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to high school sports here on the ND Sports Channel. All right, welcome back. Third period of play is underway now, and 7-0 is our score in favor of the Grand Forks Central Knights. Once again, don't forget the varsity game coming up after the conclusion of this one here. Fargo North going from right to left, Grand Forks Central going from left to right. Knights will collect it in their own zone and in a neutral ice where it's stopped by the skate there of Sage Nelson. Nelson will dump it in behind the net. Fargo North will get a line change, and Grand Forks will come back the other way. Right on the blue line, entering neutral ice now up to the red line, and they'll dump it in behind the Spartan net, and Grand Forks Central will have a line change. Spartans will come away with it, at least for the moment. It's taken away now by the Knights over on the far boards. Loose puck in the middle there, and they'll be pushed into neutral ice by Walker Young, the junior freshman. Grand Forks takes the puck again. Carson Singh. And now a whistle will blow, and I'll stop the clock with 15:40. Well, actually, it will not stop the clock because we will indeed have running time. So this one's over in 15 minutes from now, barring an injury, or I believe a timeout would stop the clock, but I don't see a reason why a timeout would be taken, to be honest with you. Puck picked up there by Garrett Brisky. Brisky will put it onto the stick there of Kennelly, and then Kennelly will get the puck back and nearly lose it, but Kennelly maintains possession. Now he puts it back onto the stick of Ziegler. Ziegler looks down for the net, and then it wasn't behind the net. Fargo North will bring it back, but the pass is intercepted. Neutral ice, shoved back into the offensive zone by Carson Singh. Singh, a 5'9" sophomore for the Knights. Singh will put it on, shot on goal, kind of didn't get enough on the puck there with the stick, and pass it. Now it comes back onto the point. Near side here, that's Ziegler. Looking to move it inside, and a fight for it right there in front of the net. No call yet, whistle blows, and it's covered up by Robeson. I keep wanting to say I'll stop the clock, but it won't. It's a running clock here with a 7-0 lead. I believe the rule is 6 goals at the start of the third period, or at any point where there's a 6-goal lead. Goes in behind the net, and then it comes out to neutral ice, and then it goes right back in behind the net again. We'll be picking it up there. It'll be Ashton Dosh. Dosh in behind the net, gets it onto the stick there of Fossum. Now Dosh will pick it up again behind the Spartan net, over to the far board. Spartans trying to keep control of the puck and having some trouble gaining the possession of it. Now they'll put it over the blue line in the Spartan offensive zone. Puck comes flying up into the air, caught mid-ice here by Sam Har. Har goes back into the offensive zone. He gets pushed off the puck over on the near boards as the puck comes over to the far boards. And then racing back for it is Sam Har. Har gets pushed off the puck there by Grand Forks Central's Wyatt Peterson. Shot on net, nice shot there by Joseph Risky. Now they got a roster, it's in numerical order. It's a lot easier to identify the players here. Puck far boards coming in towards the net, got deflected over and in behind the Spartan net now. In behind the net is Ashton Dosh. Taken away there by Renindo. Gets pushed into the boards, and another retaliation push there, I guess you could say, by Brendan White, 5'10" freshman, 5'10" sophomore, excuse me. Line change for Fargo North as they dump it in to the Grand Forks defensive zone. Knights move it up into neutral ice, and the puck will come loose and come onto the stick of Tyler Flagg, and that one will come up and over the glass and stop the, or won't stop the clock. And 12 minutes and counting to go here, running clock. In behind the net there, it's Brisky. That shot deflected off to the right side of the net. Loose puck will come onto the stick of Ziegler. Ziegler tried to shove it in, and ooh, nice shove there by Ben Anderson. Spartans pull the puck back into neutral ice. Puck will find its way into the Spartan offensive zone, where it's picked up by Brisky, the 5'11 junior. Back the other way, now neutral ice. Center line moving into the offensive zone is Caulfield. Caulfield still with the puck up against two Spartans along the backboards and behind the Spartan net. Back up to the point now. Shot deflected off to the right side of the goal, over the near boards, where Ziegler will skate in, and he'll get pushed into the boards there by Sam Haar, and Fargo North will try and come away with it here. They'll get it into neutral ice, where it's picked up again by the Knights and put onto the stick of Ziegler. Ziegler will feed it up there in the direction of Kennelly. And now Kennelly will race after it, but the Spartans will get there first. It'll be Sam Haar. Sam Haar will put it up along the near boards onto the stick of Fossum. Fossum fighting for it. There's a couple of Knights there as well. And a loose puck will come up north, an opportunity here. Fossum along the near boards. Puck gets loose and coming the other way there. That is landing Clemenson. And Clemenson will have the shot go wide. And that'll be picked up there by Sage Nelson. Loose stick, Grand Forks. Fargo North will pick up the puck in their own end. Push it back into neutral ice. Here it'll be picked up by Risky and then put onto the stick there of Brendan White. Trying to get it out of there is Jack Siebold. And now making a move towards the net and up and over the crossbar, walk side, and another nice save by Robeson. A little bit of life here in the Fargo North Spartans. Over on the far side, Walker Young. Well, shot on goal, got deflected to the right side of the net. And with 9:02 and counting, we'll have a penalty. This one will be on Grand Forks Central, and Fargo North 0 for 2 on the power play. One of them 2-minute power play. The other one a 5-minute power play for boarding. And the penalty is on Josh Redondo. He has 2 goals in this game. Face-off will come stick side to the Grand Forks goalie. That is Kobe Elseth. Back the other way, short-handed shot on goal is saved by Robinson. 8:43 and counting. Minute 45 remaining in the power play. Face-off will come to the stick side of Robinson. Face-off won by Grand Forks Central. On the far point there is Ziegler.
That penalty, 8:57 remaining in the third period. 3-0 for elbowing at 8:57.
Coming up on the near boards now is Adam Hansen for the Spartans. Up along the near boards, Cotton and neutral ice and put down by Drew Nelson. Nelson, far point. Shoves it in towards the goal, but the shot is intercepted by Carson Singh, and he's going to skate quickly down to the other end. Trying to make a move, and it'll be taken away there by Isaac Gabbard. Gabbard moving the puck into neutral ice, will be picked up there by Carson Singh. Singh will drop it back onto the stick of Caulfield. Caulfield will shoot it up ice, and then racing for it now is Garrett Brisky. Brisky going behind the net. He's looking for it. There's nobody there to pass it to. Brisky will bring it back up to the point and then dump it in behind the net. No line change here for the Knights. The Spartans will regain control of the puck. They'll try and bring it up the near side. That is Drew Nelson in behind the net. Nearly taken away. And nice job there by Joey Kennelly. Kennelly will get it onto the stick there. Brisky goes in behind the net. Kennelly will try and push the Spartans off the puck, but it won't work this time around. Coming up along the near boards now is Elijah Fossum, the junior forward, and Central is at full strength. 6:47 and counting to go. A 7-0 lead here for the Grand Forks Central Knights. Caulfield, shot on goal, intercepted. Brought back the other way there by Jack Seabold. Seabold still with the puck in neutral ice. He'll drop it back onto the stick there of Sam Haar. Haar will give it back to Seabold, far side. Now tried to pass it up onto the stick there of Adam Hansen, but Hansen unable to collect the pass. And luckily for the Spartans, they'll get the puck back at center ice. 6:20 to go. There's an opportunity, but that opportunity is quickly taken away by the Knights. Picking it up is Hansen. Over on the far boards there, he has 2 men on. And now the Knights will come away with it. It's a 2-on-4, deflected off a skate to the left side of the net. And now picking it up here on the near boards will be Tyler Flagg. Flagg will try and center it, passes intercepted. Shot on goal, nice job there by Robeson to get it to go off his right elbow and push it in to the far boards. But still on the point, now one goes up high into the net, and that will be a face-off. 5:33-32 and counting to go here in the third period of play. Spartans playing some decent hockey here in the third period. Still haven't been able to put one into the net. Shoving it in behind the net there and picking it up is Seabold. Shot on net, deflected by Robinson. Picked up by the Knights, taken away by the Spartans. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity here. Racing up for it is Fossum. Fossum along the near boards. Looked for a centering pass, but there was nobody there, and it was taken away by Ben Anderson. It's going to be Nick Holter coming back in behind the Knights net. Coming up along the near boards now and trying to keep it in the zone, but a nice move there by, that's Wyatt Peterson. Peterson's shot on goal high up over the crossboard, comes up over to the far boards. And that one goes up into the netting, and we'll have another face-off as it gets stuck in the netting. 4:04 to go and counting. Running clock with the 7-0 lead for the Knights. 6:42 the time of day. 7:30 is the scheduled puck drop for the varsity game. We'll see if we maybe get that one a couple minutes early, and we'll have to see here. Face-off won by the Knights. Attempted shot on goal. The stick was blocked by another stick, and that prevented the forward momentum of the shot. There's a forward momentum shot that was not restricted. 3.5 to go. Spartans in behind the net, working the puck back and forth, taken away by the Knights. Bounce shot, a one-timer that doesn't get enough stick on that one. And it comes out of the zone. That'll be offsides on the Knights. 3:15 to go here. 7-0 lead for Grand Forks Central. Ooh, nearly another goal there. Lucky bounce there for Robinson. 2-on-3 battle for the puck on the near boards in the corner, and now the winner of that battle will be Sam Hart. Hart put it on the stick of Flagg. Flagg will try and work it up, but it's taken away by the Knights. Put it onto the stick of Ziegler. Ziegler making a move, feeds it inside to Kennelly. Kennelly looking for a pass inside, and that'll be taken away by Fargo North. Over on the far boards, and that got deflected out of the zone. Knights will have to retreat back to neutral ice. And coming away with it there is Anderson. Anderson, and a nice swat away there by Robeson. And an icing call will bring the face-off down to this end of the ice here. It'll be glove side of Robeson. Battle for the puck along the near boards. Puck pops up into the air. Sage Nelson tries to swat it down and still fighting for it along the near boards. Hasn't really moved too much. Knights trying to keep it in the zone. They do so successfully, but it's a loose puck. Battle for the puck in behind the Spartan net. 3 Knights, 2 Spartans back there, and coming away with it here is Fargo North Sage Nelson. Now the puck goes into neutral ice. Nelson on the defense there, but the Knights will take it back. Come back into neutral ice and go into the offensive zone. Moving around, a couple defenders. Shot on goal is in. Nice job there to make it 8-0 for Grand Forks Central. And that was, I believe, Landon Clementson, the 5'6" junior forward for the Grand Forks Central Knights. And it's 8-0. Face off, neutral ice, center ice, I should say, and it'll be dumped in behind the Fargo North net. There we go, I said it again. I said that a lot last season. First time I said it this year. Fargo North net. And it was indeed Clementson. Unassisted, and will he sneak another one in? He will not. Robinson will cover that one up, and with 37 seconds to go and counting, this one is soon to be over. 8-0. Favorite Grand Forks Central. That'll more than likely be the final score. So we have 25 seconds to go here in the game now. Face-off glove side of Robinson, won by the Knights. And that sneaks out of the zone. Knights have to retreat. Fargo North will try and put some pressure on. 15 seconds to go. Will the Knights get one more goal? And now, oh, it just barely went to the left side of the post there. Knights will keep it in the zone. Shot on net, got deflected up. It'll stay in play. Didn't quite hit the net. 1 second to go, and that will end it. Your final score, Grand Forks Central 8 and the Fargo North Spartans 0. That'll wrap it up for the junior varsity game. We will have the varsity game coming up for you next here on the ND Sports Channel. Once again, pregame starting at about 7:30, or not pregame, but puck drop starting at about 7:30 for that game.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.